Oh, dear, excuse me. I am shattered as always, but we are finally here. Managed to get this closed once and for all. Um, Tricky one. I think we always. I don't know if struggle's the right word, but I always think. I think in past years we only tend to break one of these Panini One boxes. It's a lot for a lot of people just because it's one of those things where it's like a £300 box and only one card. So it's only kind of like when you get to the likes of, I don't know, even National Treasures, really. I mean, like, they're only, what, 2 grand a box? I say only 2 grand a box, that's ridiculous. But they're, what, 10 cards, isn't it? So, and I think, what, 4 or 5 autographs? So at least this one's guaranteed to be an on-card autograph. Um, but yeah, National Treasures. Oh, yeah, even that per card. Oh, excuse me. You're only talking around about the £200 mark. So yeah, I do kind of get where the it's basically a 32 team kind of raffle, isn't it? Really, in a way, it's a bit of a gamble. But yeah, should be a fun break. Now we have got more of these to break. We were planning on doing if well, the plan was if this break this we were hoping that this break would have filled by Thursday, and I would have broke it on Thursday night. Thursday or Friday, so we're only kind of a day late, if you want to say that. The plan was, oh, excuse me, it's going to be one of those breaks where I'm going to be yawning all the time. We do still. The plan was to have a break of Origins and Origins Hobby, and Origins, International. But like for this weekend, and obviously that won't happen now. So I'm not too sure whether or not we'll kind of like drop that to break next week, because I can't for the life of me remember what John's got in hand at the moment, and I feel like he might have an Origins and Origins International. If that's the case, and he's good to break that, excuse me, we'll potentially aim to drop that next. For those of you who might be wondering, and then what can we sort of say after that? This week we have got Don Russ football due. I think it's a Wednesday release, but due to work and the fact that my dad's on holiday again, the joy of being retired, he is they're away at the moment, so I think they're back either Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not too sure. So my plan is to get the Dodrus delivered. Oh, excuse me. Oh, okay, we go. I'm so sorry. I need to. What's one of those old wives' tales of making you stop yawning, other than getting a better night's sleep? But uh, but yeah, we should hopefully be able to drop a Don Russ hobby box break on Thursday to try and break for Friday. Now, as our allocations are absolutely destroyed at the moment, for thanks to whatnot, I think is the best way of sort of saying that. We we only are getting 2 boxes of Don Ross. Now, I think we normally get 4 or 5 boxes of Don Ross, so only getting 2 just goes to show how sort of. I don't really want to say how far we have fallen, but in terms of like how whatnot has sort of really taken off, and obviously there's people on there breaking who are getting allocations and stuff now, whereas about a year ago. Obviously, that wasn't the case. A lot of people were still sort of like starting out like 12 months, 18 months ago on whatnot. we made the decision not to do that, to try and focus on the group, like, to stay with this group. And a lot of you guys, because you're all regulars, will know that we sort of said, like, we're not planning on going on Whatnot, because at the time, 12, 18 months ago, the group was busier than it is. I think it's fair to say. Obviously, it's great to have the same faces in the group, and that's why we keep on going. But we've noticed over the last couple of months that obviously we're having issues with Facebook. That we've kind of publicised a little bit in the group, and we've obviously set up the WhatsApp sort of chat group where we're just literally posting in there when I remember to do it, sort of updates on the breaks when they drop, price previews or whatever. As I say, when we remember to do it. And yeah, just we can't tag people like we used to. We should still be able to, but I think listening to having read and done stuff on Facebook, it's not our settings. It's not the group settings. It can be. There's been a few changes recently on Facebook, and I think I had a thing around whether I wanted to stay as kind of like a private profile, or whether I wanted to change my profile to like a public page. So your page is a bit more like a TikTok or an Instagram or whatever, where anybody can follow you and see any content you produce or whatever, rather than as Facebook has always been, where you've just been friends with people. And I think that has messed things up with people's privacy settings, because I think there's a setting on there, and I don't know if you can probably prove me wrong, but you can select that even if you're a member of a group, you can elect not to be not necessarily allowed to be tagged, but you won't get notifications from that group if you are tagged and things like that. You can kind of like mute it and all that kind of thing. So I don't know if that kind of a change that has happened automatically to a lot of people's profiles or whatever has affected how effective our posts are in the group. Obviously we do try to sort of tag far and wide because of that, but we are noticing that the we have obviously analytics and stuff like that, and I'm an analyst by trade. That is my day job, so I'm good with that type of stuff, and it's literally nowhere near as good as it was not even a few months ago. Our engagement and things like that, even though our activity has been the same, our engagement has been much lower, just because I just think people aren't seeing posts and things like that. I've had it from 2 people over the last couple of days, where I think in particular, I think it was the Patriots Mini. People had asked me, where's Patriots Mini? Can you tag me in the Patriots Mini or whatever? And even for me as an admin, on my personal profile and on the Swift Sports Cards profile, I couldn't see the Patriots Mini. It had just dropped off the main thread. So it reappeared when I changed my settings to, I think it was like recent posts first or something like that, and it then put everything, rather than being around relevancy and how active the comments were, it did it in chronological order, which is how I think things used to be. So again, there's lots of settings that have changed, I think, on Facebook, which have been affecting things. So it is what it is. Me personally, the only live selling platform that I was wanting to try was Fanatics Live, and the God's honest truth, as much as you will know, was because I wanted to see if that would help us get some kind of a allocation or supply from Tops, and we've not been invited. We've applied, we've still not been invited. So even though, you know, we've obviously set up a business around, like, obviously the breaks and the website and eBay and blah blah blah, we still haven't heard anything back from them. So thanks for that, Fanatics Live. Yeah, we don't do much on social media though, to be honest. So I think like they tend to be going more for the influencer crowd rather than people who are hobbyists or whatever. I don't know. People who actually know what we're talking about. We in terms of like the cards and stuff like that, rather than just wetting ourselves whenever we get a card that's worth more than £20 or something like that. I'm not too sure, but I am a little bit salty about it all, to be honest. And also, obviously, there's eBay Live, and I don't think we've been invited to eBay Live. But in all fairness, with eBay Live, even though we are like a top seller or power seller or whatever the hell it's called on there, and we've been on there at that level for quite a while. If even my dad obviously runs that side of things with the eBay and stuff, just because he's able to post stuff a lot quicker than I am. He might have had an email, he might have had an invite for eBay Live, but like he hasn't told me, and he probably wouldn't notice anyway. So I probably should ask him. But yeah, it's just the way that it runs anyway. We've got a few people dropping in, 4 people so far. We've got Dave Borgin in there, Gary watching on YouTube, Tom, all good. Yeah, Tom Richards, doing good. So yeah, looking forward to this one as well. Yeah, Panini One is one of those. I think we have had a couple of nice cards over the years. It's probably, I'm going to say, the 4th year that I think we've had Panini One. So we've had a couple of nice ones. Yeah, Tom, that's the thing. Yeah, there are some boxes of Panini One where there's, I think, is it metal like color blasts or something like that. I think they're kind of like a case hit. So yeah, if that's the case, you get like a metal color blast card, as well as obviously like the on card auto thingamajiggy. So they are there, but yeah, still very expensive per card, definitely. Oh, Gary, yeah, the international blaster. I know that's the thing. You see, it's like obviously that's a bit of a wild card in this one, because obviously we've got the score retreat and the Origins, which is 2025, and that was all it was. I don't even know when I dropped this. Did I drop this one last Sunday or something like that? I can't even remember. But it's dragged longer than I kind of thought. Did you drop it in the middle of the week? I have no idea. But yeah, I thought it'd be like kind of with the new season, a bit of a good split, like, you know, some of last year's rookies and this year's rookies and all that kind of thing. But maybe that was something that dissuaded people, because it was difficult to price, in fairness, when you're splitting across there. And then we've got Dave Borgin and Malcolm in the house as well. So yes, guys, all good. So yeah, well, we got this one filled, which is the main thing. And Gary, we do have, as I say, we will have at least 2 more breaks of the Origins International Blasters. I think we got like 7 last year, and we only got 3 this year. So like I say, you can sort of see I think we're getting about 40% of the allocation as what we did last year. We had the solicitation, actually. As I said, we had the solicitation. We had the orders came out for. They are doing this year, unsurprisingly, to get rid of probably a lot of on-card autos or stickers and sticker autos and stuff like that. They're doing a football eminence product. So, and I'll be completely transparent with you. We've been offered to order it, although we won't get it because it will be heavily allocated. And they're coming out to us at $9,000. Now, yeah, I would never pay that for any amount of whatever. I mean, it'll be interesting to see what they retail at, because I know that Eminence, when it does come out, because they don't do it every year, don't do it every other year, do they? Eminence. I don't think they've done a football Eminence all the time that we've been breaking, which was since 2021. So, yeah, Eminence football. So keep an eye open for that. It won't be out for quite a long time. It is a 2025 product as well. But yeah, it's crazy. It'll be out before March, but obviously Eminence is like another notch above Flawless. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit bonkers. So let's see. Yeah, what is it, Dave? Yeah, you did get you got. Yeah, I remember that the all stock card or whatever. Yeah, not worth the cost of the box. Yeah, that's the thing. I think if you hit like a top rookie 101 or something like that, you know, but and there's a lot of really nice cards in here. There are a lot of 101s, and I think I want to say that like all of the cards, maybe other than the RPAs, are maybe numbered 25 or less. I'm not too sure. We'll have a look at the box in a minute. But yeah, fingers crossed to all you lot as well, and thanks to everybody who jumped in at the to help with the minis. Yeah, I didn't mean that to come away like across in like a bit of a moany type of way, but with all the issues with Facebook, we're not too sure who gets to see the posts or not. So, for example, and again, he might just be having a break from breaks or be on holiday or something like that, but we've not seen Dave Kirkwood for a while, and he's like always been either, if he doesn't pick up a team in the main break, he'll pick up like spots in minis and stuff. So, and I haven't seen him for a couple of weeks. So I hope he's all right. I wish him all well. And obviously, there's no problem obviously having a break and stuff like that. But we do worry especially when there's sort of regular people who are getting involved, sort of obviously like suddenly stop. We do wonder if it's like, you know, are you not seeing the posts or whatever, you know, because we don't want the group to stop happening before it needs to, if that makes sense. And we do plan to carry on breaking, albeit not as regularly as we currently do once the tops products come in, and it'll just be whenever we can get reasonably priced products, like, you know, we wouldn't want to break any products that probably from tops that are above that, like sort of, I don't know, £300-400 a box mark, just purely because, as I say, like the margins that they allow their own breakers and their own retailers to have is like minimal. I don't know if any of you guys listen to the Sports Card Nonsense podcast. It was really interesting listening to them this week in particular, and I think that the bite is starting to happen with Tops and Fanatics. I say, like, they're the same fucking company, aren't they? But like with Tops Fanatics stuff, they were complaining because I think they get, it's much like they seem to operate the same as what we deal with distributors who obviously have a range of products, not just Tops products, and they don't have Tops products anymore, but they will allocate a certain percentage of the cards to people, then they'll wait and see what those cards achieve in terms of market, and then when they know a market value, when the set's like close to either released or close to release, they'll then let people restock or reorder more, but at that market rate. And what a lot of people, what they were kind of complaining about was that either that their restock cost was more than what boxes are sort of fetching on eBay, and we see that anyway from our current distributors, that the market price they always offer to us, if we buy a box for 200 and then the market costs say 250, you can guarantee that they'll be trying to restock sell to you at like about 275, just above what you would deem as market, which is like eBay sold values and stuff like that. And Tops are doing the same, and they're complaining because what they're saying is that even at their allocated cost, because Fanatics take up a lot more of the margin than what, say, like current distributors do with Panini, not only are the restock costs more than the eBay sales market price, but even the actual original selling cost is above what things are going for on eBay. So I can 100% tell you guys that there will be a lot of retailers in the UK who are going to absolutely lose their shirts over that. especially because we're paying VAT and stuff like that on the imports. Oh man, I feel sorry for people because like there's a lot of the guys who are in with Fanatics now are having to take multiple cases of products, and it's just, yeah, it's just bad. It's bad times. It's bad times. Anyway, I'm going on a bit of a rant. I'm having a bit of a moan tonight, but it's just really rough out there. It really is. It's really mad seeing what's happening. But anyway, world's a funny place, isn't it? There are lots of funny things happening the last few weeks. So, and are aliens real? I'm beginning to question. I always thought that there was a possibility, but I did not think that we'd ever see anything happening on our planet in my lifetime. But lots of weird stuff. Lots of weird stuff going on. Anyway. And lots of distracting stuff. I don't know if you've noticed that, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist as well because, yeah, I'm just not that type of person. But lots of weird stuff happening. Anyway, we're here to break cards. We're here not to worry about the state of the world. We just want to have a nice time, rip a few packs, and hopefully make somebody's day or a few people's days. That would be lovely. Anyway, let's get going. I did just remember that Contenders has bloody double team cards in it, doesn't it? So if I do hit any double team cards in Contenders, I won't do the split, the draw tonight. I'll do it afterwards. I'm posting the thread afterwards because it's already shaping up to be a late one tonight. So, team run through. We got the Cardinals with Jake Martin from a mini. Falcons went to Gary Elliott from a mini. Ravens with Luke Chesney. We got the Bills with Malcolm Campbell. Panthers with Scott Stables. Bears with Matthew Hawker. Bengals with Perrin Robson. Browns with Jamal Workman. Cowboys with Terry Kelly. Broncos with Robert Marion from the mini. We got Lions with Jake Martin. We got the Packers with Tom Nichol. Texans with Tom Amaral Moody. Good to see you back in breaks, buddy, and thanks again for everything and your patience and all that kind of stuff. Good to see you back in a break. We've got the Colts with Kev Warboys. We've got the Jags with Gary Elliott. Chiefs with Mackie Agcanis. We've got the Chargers with Laura Madden. The Raiders with Cy James. We've got the Rams with Jake Martin. The Finns with Malcolm Campbell. Vikings to Matthew Hawker from the mini. Pats with Gary Elliott from a mini. We've got the Saints, Jamie Coots. We've got Tom Richardson picking up the Giants from a mini. Jets, Bill Campbell. Eagles, Tom Richardson. Steelers, Malcolm Campbell. 49ers, Tom Richardson. Seahawks, Tyler Harry. Bucks, Dave Baldwin. Titans, Dave Baldwin. And Jake Martin was lucky. I think for the second time in as many weeks, Jake got the Commanders in a mini as well, guys. So nice one. Anyway, we're going to get started now. Starting with the Score of Street bundle. Guys. So yeah, 40 packs. Hopefully we will start getting some more different bits and bobs of 2025 retail now. Obviously Don Russ is on the horizon. We should have plenty of Don Russ. We haven't yet had our basic score retail stuff, even though that is on order. We should have had it weeks ago. At the moment we've only got these score retreat packs, and then we've obviously had the Origins International Blaster. I don't think you can call the International Blasters like retail as such. They're a little bit like an enhanced blaster, I always think. So right, here we go, guys. So again, because we get a lot of the rookies out of this pack, I'll just soft sleeve them just to save a little bit of time in top loading until after the break. And so we've got Bobby Newsom, Davin and Joku. We've got Ja'Cory Brooks as a rookie. Now, the last bundle that we opened, we did get a numbered card, which I think the first bundle that we had, we didn't get a numbered card, but I'm apparently being told that you should be getting at least one parallel per bundle at worst. But as I say, for £18-20, they're pretty good fun. Kamani Vidal, Alex Highsmith, and then Ariante Ursley. So AJ Barnett, Rashad Bateman, and Josh Connolly Jr. Hopefully you've all had a good day today. I haven't even checked on the Warsaw result today. I've been reasonably busy. Anthony Richardson and Chris Olave, and then Princely Uman Milan. But yeah, I've had a relatively busy day today. Having a bit of a autumn clear out. We've brought out the winter clothes. Just with the change in the temperature, Jaleel McLaughlin and Terrell Suggs. And then, so we did that this morning, then we popped out, did a bit of shopping. Nick Eman Awori. And we came back. And then my wife's going to do a car boot sale in the morning. Meant to do one over the summer, and then we never had time, so good luck to her. I'll get the little one up, and then we'll go and join her later on. After it's got there's not much to set up, to be honest. She's taking like chairs and bits of furniture and stuff like that, so rather than like clothes and bits and bobs like. But AJ Brown, Rich Gannon, and Tory Horton. So yeah, it'll just clear us space in the garage, basically. So we've got to put all the Ted's summer toys and bits and bobs into the garage, ready for next year now. Back, and I've got to hope that we have some sort of a dry spell so I can get the final cut of the grass done as well. But having no luck for the last couple of weeks. DeAndre Hopkins, Micah Parsons, and Trevayon Henderson. That was it. We went looking at a local sort of like health club and golf course. It's only down the road from us, but yeah, it's gonna. I think it'll end up kind of saving money or just like breaking us even on stuff that we're picking up to do for Ted, for clubs and stuff like that. It's relatively expensive, but like it'll mean that we can all do stuff all together rather than me take Ted to do something or my wife taking him to do something. Then we're all separate and then we never get to do anything for ourselves and stuff. So yeah, I think we're going to join at the end of the month when we get paid and then see how it goes. But I'm quite excited for it. Daniel Hunter and George Karlaftis. And then a Kyle McCord rookie for the Eagles. But yeah, the idea is that they've got a decent, like a young, like they train. They've got like a junior section and they'll give lessons. They have like group lessons to kids for golf, like from like Ted's age, from sort of like 3 upwards. And then once he's proficient, we get like a par 3. They've got like a championship 18-hole course, but they've got a par 3 course as well, like 9 holes. So that'll be good for me to keep my swing going. But also it'd be good, like once Ted's had a few lessons and stuff like that, in a couple of years, he'll be able to play that with me as well, and it's all included in the membership. So by that time, hopefully I'll be a lot fitter than I am now as well. Brock Bowers and Mike Allstott. And then an RJ Harvey rookie. So we can hope that everything falls into place. But it was very nice. Renton, I haven't been there. I've played golf there before, but that was a long time ago before it was like a health club as well. It was just a golf course back then. and it was very nice. Very nice. Seems very good value for money as well, considering it's only about £20 more than like the local leisure centre per month. It does seem to be worth the money. It's more like a spa. Rather, they haven't got a spa there, but it's really good. It's really nice and a lot quieter than like the local gym that we could join for like £30 a month or whatever. So yeah, it's quite good. Derek Stingley Jr., Dontavion Wicks, and then a Jalen Walker rookie. But yeah, it'll be good for all of us because they've got a creche as well. So if we do want to drop Ted off for an hour and go and do something ourselves, whether it be the gym, swimming, or like if my wife wants to do like a class or something like that, it'll be really good because up until Ted was born, I always did something. I always played football, played a lot more golf, of course. Didn't go. I gave up the gym pretty much when I met Holly. But that was more of a logistic thing because like we used to spend like 2 or 3 days of the week living at either end. It was just logistically difficult to keep going to the gym. Russell Wilson and Devon A-Chain. So it's just going to be good to get back into something, and I do yoga and Pilates and all that kind of stuff that Holly likes doing. So it'll be good. Trey Harris, rookie. So that'll be good. And then for me, I don't really do classes, but you get like a monthly personal trainer session who like sets your goals up and all that kind of stuff, and then you have like a monthly check-in to see how you're getting on, to look at your program, to do your measurements again and stuff like that. And obviously the swimming pool is massive as well because I used to swim a lot when I was a kid, so I'm looking forward to that. Dalton Hilliard, Trent Green, Tyler Schuff. Well, my plan is as well might be to actually go for an hour before work, as well as to go with Holly and Ted after work as well. Do more of a cardio session after work, but then do like a gym session before we go into work. I think even if it's like half an hour, 45 minutes, better than nothing. And it's only like it's slightly closer to work for me as well, so it's only like by 5 minutes. But yeah, Wandale Robinson, Devonta Smith, Devin Neal. Good. I thought that the last time I checked, Dave, they were drawing, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. What is it? Oh yeah. Next Saturday, it's Ted's first Walsall game. First Walsall home. Well, he's first Walsall game. He hasn't been to a football match yet. So start the torture sooner. Jason Taylor, Jimmy Smith, and then Jaden Blue. Brian Urlacher, Derwin James Jr., and then Trey Amos. Yeah, I haven't looked at any results today at all. So, Fran Tarkenton, Deshaun Watson, and then a Woody Marks. See, I love that name. I love the name Woody Marks. That's like it's got to be a cheap rookie that I'd just collect just because he's got a kind of memorable name kind of thing. Let's see. Marte Mapu, Matt Ariaza, and Terence Ferguson rookie. So Nico Collins, Ricky Pearsall, and Caden Prather. So do the Contenders Blaster next. Vita Vea, Joe Burrow, and a Kenneth Grant. Like I say, they do have those. They're the round numbers cards where they're from different teams. So we'll take note of those, and then I'll do a draw when I sort these out later this week. We are planning on having a post week towards the end of this week, hopefully. Alec Pierce and Patrick Satan. Benjamin Morrison, a rookie for the books. So do keep your eye open for that. We will update if we do get that post week sorted. All depends on how my dad's jet lag is when he gets back. I'm pretty sure he's back. He might be back Wednesday. I think it might be early Thursday, so more than likely it might be. He might do the post on Friday. Drew Bledsoe, Ramondre Stevenson, and Quinshon Judkins for the Browns. So Jackson Smith and Jeeba, Rondé Barber, and then Shermar Stewart. Ty Spears, Chavarius Ward, and then a Will Campbell. Yes, my best mate's second stag do today as well, but you'll wonder why I'm not there. Brock Purdy, Baker Mayfield, and then Tez Johnson. Well, we're having a second stag do for him, the second one will be a golf themed stag do. This one that's going on today is he's bike riding one, so they're in Wales riding trails bikes, doing massive, ridiculous gap jumps and stuff, and nobody's got injured yet, which is good, and I think they're done. So nobody got hurt, which is the main thing. Gervon Dexter, DK Metcalf, because the weather apparently was atrocious up there today, but they're going to be having lots of fun and frivolity as we speak. But yeah, I get my turn on the first weekend of October, so that'll be fun. Jacoby Myers, Raheem Mostert, Kobe Bryant, rookie. Yeah, I am one of his groomsmen as well. His second wedding, but hopefully this one will be better than the first. CJ Mosley, Puka Nakua, and then Damian Martinez. Such is life. He's happy. That's the main thing. George Pickens and Justin Simmons, and then a Curtis Rourke rookie, QB rookie for the 49ers. We've got Adam Thielen, Denzel Ward, and then a Jalen Royal. Seems ages since we opened the 2025 score hobby boxes. So slow with the sets coming out this year again. Nick Bolton, Devin Singletary, and Siobhan Ravel. I just have a horrible feeling that we're kind of approaching like the last 5 months or so of the Panini releases, and normally they release, well, they've only just released obviously 2024 Panini One, haven't they, which we're breaking here, which is obviously September. So to get all of their regular releases out before March, I just think after Christmas we're going to be inundated. It's going to be ridiculous. Chop Robinson, Jerry Judy, and a Ty Felton. Should make good for a decent Super Bowl break there. And we are obviously still planning to do a festive break this year. Me and John are kind of trying to plan that out. Jalen Coker, Zach Charbonnet, and a Raheem Sanders. But yeah, we need to. We'll probably start sort of promoting our festive break fairly soon, I would imagine. Jersey Jewel, Xavier McKinney, and Trevor Etienne. Will probably be the last of the big festive breaks as well, guys, because as I say, we will not be getting any allocations of Topps products, so won't be we just won't have the same level of availability or pricing, sadly. Kyron Williams, Diamore Lenoir, Colston Loveland for the Bears. Last few packs now, guys. Joe Green, Jaden Reed, and then a DJ Giddens. We got Mark Gastineau, Ken Anderson, and then Elijah Badger for the Chiefs. A lot later than I thought it would be today. Half 9 already. EJ Speed, Tyreek Hill, and then Jalen Noel. Mind you, half of the reason why we're late was because we were loading up the car with all the car boot stuff. Like the company that runs it didn't put their social media post on quite as early. So we got Kyler Murray, Michael Penix, and then Luther Burden III for the Bears. So yeah, so that pushed us back a good 45 minutes or so. So David Montgomery, Ivan Pace, and then Khalil Mullins. We've got the last pack, so it doesn't look like we've got a parallel out of this bundle either, but a bit frustrating. So maybe the parallels are rarer than they should be. So Tyler Lockett, Geno Stone, and then an Andrew Makuba. And that is that for the Score Retreat bundle. So got all of our rookies there. So I'll just quickly go through Jaden Blue, Devin Neal, Tyler Shoff, Trey Harris, Jalen Walker, RJ Harvey, Carl McCord, Travion Henderson, Torrey Horton, Nick Emanwari, Princely Umamilan, Josh Connolly Jr., Ariante Ursi, Ja'Cory Brooks, Kobe Bryant, Mike Green, Tez Johnson, Will Campbell, Shamar Stewart, Quinshon Judkins, Benjamin Morrison, Kenneth Grant, Caden Prather, Terence Ferguson, Woody Marks, Trey Amos, Andrew Makuba, Khalil Mullins, Luther Burden, Jalen Noel, Elijah Badger, DJ Giddens, Colston Loveland, Trevor Etienne, Raheem Sanders, Ty Felton, Siobhan Revel, Jalen Royals, Curtis Rourke, and Damian Martinez. So I'll make sure that I top load all of those. Now we're on to contenders. So like I say, keep your eye open for those rare. What is it? I think they're the draft picks and round numbers cards. They have 2 teams on them, don't they? So why is it not? So those dual team cards, I will. I'll do a little. You'll probably get about 3 of them. You can already see that the last card in this is a round numbers one, so you normally get 3 or 4 of them out of a blaster. So then, Miles Garrett, Justin Jefferson, Bijan Robinson, Travis Etienne Jr., Brock Purdy, Patrick Surtain under the second, a Derek Carr, and then this is what I was saying. We've got round numbers, Ricky Pearsall and Xavier Legette. So that'll be a little draw that I'll put together for the 49ers and the Panthers. As I say, I won't do it tonight. I'll do it another time. So Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, AJ Brown, Nick Chubb, Aaron Jones, Drake London. That's one of the parallels. That is a Bryce Young red foil. A little bit of a ding on the top there. And then we've got a rookie Stallions insert for the Panthers of Jonathan Brooks. Yeah, Bryce Young, just a little one. Tiny little bit, I think, where it's like the foil's caught. At the top of that is a red parallel for the Panthers. I think it's red. It does have like a pinky look to it, but I think it is red. No, they're not numbered, so that's like SP parallels, I guess. Oh, this will have guaranteed memorabilia in it, I think. Yeah, at the back. So we've got Trevor Lawrence, Deebo Samuel, Javonte Williams, Alvin Kamara, Justin Herbert, Ty Spears. And we've got Joe Milton III rookie ticket mem card, and then there you go, we've got a draft class, Barry Sanders and Deion Sanders. So that'll be another one that I'll have to do a little 50-50 draw for between the Lions and the Falcons. And then the Joe Milton III rookie ticket mem, obviously not numbered, but where are we? One of these, I think. Oh. That 180. Pop it in a 130. Feels a bit loose, that does, to be fair. There you go. Joe Milton. Joe Milton for the Pats on the memorabilia. How you doing, James? Good to see you, buddy. Contractually obligated to say that Topps are a fantastic company. I'm not contractually obliged, but no, I just wish that I wish we could get some form of allocation with them without having to either sell our souls or whatever. But I still don't think it'd be worth it. I think we'd lose more money than we stand to gain listening to like what other people are saying. But obviously, I know that with you, James, it's the well, they're not commission pieces, are they? They're sketch cards, aren't they? So yeah, I've got loads of Star Wars stuff to open. That I've just been picking up here. There, I've got Masterworks. I think is the Mayo Japanese type of one. I haven't bought a Topps Crown box yet. I've got super boxes. I've got so much Star Wars. I was going to open it all on May the 4th, and then I think Ted wasn't very well or something like that, so I just then didn't open it. So we've still got it. But Jair Alexander, Saquon Barkley, Amari Cooper, Jalen Waddle, Kirk Cousins, Evan Engram. Oh, and we've got that's like a bronze parallel. Michael Vick and Drew Brees, so that will go into a draw. And then we've got the draft class, Xavier Legette for the Panthers. So that Drew Brees, as you can see, that's got like that copper kind of thing. Oh, you did sketches for Masterworks. I love Masterworks. Gary Elliott, who's in the group, actually found out that I was a Star Wars collector, and he, I think, was given a box or something for Christmas and didn't have anything, so he, bless him, sent me his spare his like some spare, like, what were they? They were like I think there was like a couple of, I can't remember. They were like I think there was an autograph or tattoo, or like inserts and stuff. But yeah, fair play. But I do like Masterworks. It's a really nice set. I didn't divulge in the galactic and antiquities. I didn't go that far. I did like the look of it, and I was really tempted to go into a couple of breaks for the antiquities. But my main focus at the moment is I desperately want to get a Harrison Ford autograph card, just because. But I haven't got a Mark Hamill. I've got like 2 or 3 Carrie Fishers, but I haven't got a Harrison Ford or a Mark Hamill. But Harrison Ford, just because I don't know, I don't trust that he'll be with us that long, because he always seems to be getting into scrapes. But yeah, I want to get Harrison Ford autograph card. That's my focus. Yes, Masterworks boxes and the even like the antiquities now. I mean, like, we didn't even get I don't get offered very much anymore from Topps via the one distributor in the UK who offers us top stuff. But yeah, they were expensive at the time. Christian McCaffrey, Cortland Sutton, Josie Jewell, Devontae Adams, Will Levis, Jordan Love, and Jalen Hurts. And then we've got another round numbers. So this will be a coin toss between the Eagles and the Seahawks for Byron Murray II and Quinion Mitchell. So just to confirm, we got the Joe Milton relic, rookie Stallions, Jonathan Brooks. We've got the Xavier Legette draft class. We've got the round numbers Ricky Pearsall. That I'll do a little draw for. We've got the I think it's a red foil Bryce Young for the Panthers. So the Panthers got a lot out of this one. Then there's there was the draft class, Deion Sanders and Barry Sanders between the Falcons and the Lions. There was like the bronze foil Michael Vick and Drew Brees between the Chargers and the Falcons, which we'll do. So yeah, it was 4 before, so I've got 4 50-50 coin toss draws to do when I sort these out later this week. So keep your eyes open for that. Right then, guys. So I know a lot of people actually only join this break because of this box, because people do love these Origins blasters. So let's see how we get on. Yeah, so we've got Startups Rookie Variation, Original Gridiron, Rookies in red, Hollow Orange, Hollow Blue, Hollow Silver, Hollow Turquoise, Gold, Green, and Black, all numbered. Fonz et Origo, Big Bang. Yeah, so. Let's see how we get on. But yeah, always popular, and a lot of people do absolutely love these cards. So good luck. So this is a 2025 box. box. So we're Cam Ward and Travis Hunter and that lot of new ones. So empty pack. So first one out is the rookie for the Eagles, Kyle McCord. They are lovely looking cards, to be fair. Then we've got a Jalen Noel. Ooh. And then that's one of the sort of SB type of ones, aren't they? Because it's got the white. Yeah, the variation. Yeah, that's one of the rookie variations. So that's Will Howard for the Steelers on the rookie variation. There's one of our numbered cards. So rookie Trevor Etienne for the Panthers. And then our base, we've got Austin Eckler, Jared Goff, and there we go. A kid report. We've got kid reporters in these. Awesome. So that's our first numbered card out of the pack. I don't know how many numbered cards. You get a couple of numbered parallels, I believe. What's that? 55. I can never remember if these are 55 point or 75 point. I think they're 55 point. Yeah, 55 point. There we go. So numbered rookie. We've got the rookie variation on the Will Howard. Oops. So rookie variation, and then we've got Jalen Noel, rookie for the Texans. So base rookie and a Kyle McCord base rookie for the Eagles. So that was 4 the cards that were top loaded, all rookies. So let's see what happens in this one. I think you still get the inserts out of this as well. Now the original gridiron were popular last year. So empty pack. So here we go. So I'll just top load as we go along, I think. So Bashal Tootin for the Jags. So base a rookie there. Then we've got Kyle Williams for the Patriots. That's weird. So good old collation. You know we always talk about collation here. So that's 2 Kyle Williams, neither of which are variation, neither of which are numbered. So 2 Kyle Williams. Base rookie cards in that one. Next one's a nice one for the Titans though. First insert card we've had out of the box, and it is for the Titans and Dave Baldwin, a Startups Cam Award for the Titans. So that's a nice one. So yeah, Cam Award for Dave Baldwin, nice one. And then we've got our base of Alvin Kamara and Tyrone Tracy Jr. Okay, let's go. Inspect. So we've got Riley Leonard, base rookie for the Colts. We've got Amika Egbuka for the Bucks. And then here we go, first look at the original gridirons. So that is Brock Purdy for the 49ers. Yeah, pretty cool. They'll be popular again. They will be popular again, like those. Nice ones. Then next up, these are just onto the base. So we've got a DK Metcalf, a Tyrion Matthew, and a Jordan Love base. So yeah, something's definitely off with the collation on these international blasters. We've got another Amika Egbuka for the Bucks. So 2 of those have came out of this one blaster. And then we've got a Pat Bryant for the Broncos. Okay. And we've got startups for Quinshon Judkins for the Browns. Obviously, you'd be looking for your Shader Sanders there, really. That's a guess. Then our base, we've got Derek Stingley Jr., Tyler Nubin, and David Njoku. Okay, right. There we go for the Jags. Nice one there of Travis Hunter for the Jags. So that's going to be going into Gary Elliott's piece here, I would imagine. I am going to have a little bit of a play, I think, going for Travis Hunter this year as well. So we'll see how we get on. Shader Sanders there, I just mentioned him for the Browns. So base rookie there, Shader for the Browns. And then you've got for the Chiefs, we've got a original gridiron insert of Patrick Mahomes. And then we're back onto our base cards. So here we go. So we've got a Josie Jewell, Jalen Warren, and a Justin Herbert, and a Kid Reporter. So last pack, guys. Sorry if I'm knocking the camera. Pack. Okay, guys, so here we go. Last pack, as I said. So I'll just show them at the same time. Something's off with the collation on these guys. So there you go. Again, back to back. Will Howard rookies. So I don't know if that's because sometimes you find with collation, and I always talk about collation, but I am a bit of a numbers person. So I don't know if that comes about through just poor sorting or whether it's like a numbers thing that there's a certain number of sequences of in terms of like how many rookies there are. So there's always going to be a regular thing where there's the same rookies obviously sort of fall together or something like that. I know that it used to happen back in the 80s and 90s with junk wax stuff. You used to know you used to be able to tell the sequence of the cards and stuff. We got a Michael Williams rookie for the 49ers. And then I have a numbered rookie for the Seahawks, and it is Elijah Arroyo, numbered out 199, 109 of 199 for the Seahawks on the blue. Nice looking card those are. I do like those. I do love, like, the base origins are always nice, but the foils especially look nice this year. Then we got a Jaden Daniels second year card and a Caleb Williams second year card as well. So anyway, guys, let's not hang about. So yeah, it is. So they've got blank slate in these. That's interesting. One originals, and you got Teen Titans, Color Blasts, and Night Moves. So I don't know if those are like what the second cards are that people have been talking about. I know I've seen them. I've seen pictures of them as well, but I haven't watched much Panini One get opened. But this is, fingers crossed for everybody. is big go home. Obviously, box of cards. How have they got them this year? Oh, it's literally straight out of the box. Literally straight out of the box. So it's 2024. Okay, here we go. So here we go. How you doing, Tom? Have you missed anything good? Not really. It's just been a fairly like we've got everything that we should be getting, but obviously it was always going to be this card, which was always going to be the potential banger, so to speak. So I've just got what's it here? So I'm just going to pop that in on top of the card. It looks like we've only got the one card, so we haven't got we didn't fall lucky with the case hit or anything like that. So just to show you that, guys. Okay, let's hope it's a good one. So here we go. So it's a precision. It's nice. Looks nice. It's got like a hollow kind of look to it. Is it a rookie? Oh, it is a rookie. It is a rookie. So let's have a look. So precision. Oh, that is nice. So that is a precision rookie RPA of JJ McCarthy. So that's a nice one there. Yeah, I thought the RPAs might be out of 99. So 11 of 99. JJ McCarthy on card RPA. And that went in the minis, didn't they? So that went to Matthew Hawker. So Matt, I know when you picked up the Bears, you said get me a 1-1, a 1-1 Caleb or something like that. But you'll probably be able to. I'd imagine you won't keep the JJ, but you'll probably be able to get something quite decent for that, I would imagine. So that is that's a result, really. Nice one. So congrats on that one, Matt. I like that. It's a lovely looking card. Obviously, they're in these encased. Card looks pretty good, to be honest, under the hood. It's always hard to say in these encased bits, but just having a quick look. Yeah, nice one. There you go, mate. So one and done, of course, but JJ McCarthy, rookie RPA on card. Nice clean signature there. So happy days. So congrats on that one. Like I say, it was just the one. It is just the one card. But yeah, nice one. So thanks for that one, guys. So after all of that, we actually went and got one of the better rookie or RPAs which was available. So yeah, there was obviously JJ and Penix are the main sort of QB rookies out of that. So congrats on that one. Thanks ever so much. I'll do I haven't done a recap, have I, on the origins, have I? So just to recap, we got the blue Elijah Arroyo, the Michael Williams base, Will Howard base, Shadow Sanders base, a Travis Hunter base, a Pat Bryant, a Mika Egbuka, I've got two of them, Riley Leonard, Kyle Williams, and another Kyle Williams, Bashal Tootin, and a Carl McCord, and a Jalen Noel. Our variation out of the blaster was a Will Howard rookie for the Steelers. Then we had an original gridiron Patty Mahomes. We had a startup Quinshon Judkins, an original gridiron Brock Purdy, a Cam Ward startups, and a Trevor Etienne. Sort of, I think, orange foil. It was 249, but definitely the best card of the lot was this beauty for Matthew Hawker there, and that was JJ McCarthy there for the on-card RPA. So congrats to Matty Hawker on that one. Yes, very true. Very true, James. Yes, we're going to go over and get stuffed. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, Steelers are there, aren't they, in Ireland, aren't they? It's yeah, going to be. I'll watch that because I think it's the first time they've played in Ireland, isn't it? So it'd be a nice one to see. Anyway, guys, thanks ever so much for filling the break. Keep your eyes peeled. We'll see what John's availability is next week, and if we will be able to get a break done before Don Russ arrives. It will more than likely be an Origins hobby and an Origins blaster. So keep your eyes open for that one. And just, yeah, take care, everybody. Thanks for dropping in, and we'll see you soon. Take care.